we needing a tow truck?
Well, hell, I'd like a tow truck.
If any show in Hollywood's history challenged the limits of what audiences found acceptable, it was certainly this one. The writers and producers displayed remarkable audacity in their choice of themes and the drama they presented. This boldness created a divide among viewers, with some embracing the show's irreverent humor and others vehemently opposing it. The series garnered a loyal fan base that appreciated its unfiltered take on family life, while critics argued that it perpetuated negative stereotypes and crude humor. As time went on, the backlash grew, leading to a decline in viewership. Network executives became increasingly concerned about the show's impact on their brand, resulting in pressure to tone down the content. This shift alienated some of the original fans, while new viewers were hesitant to embrace a show that seemed to be losing its edge. A combination of changing societal norms, declining ratings, and internal conflicts ultimately contributed to the show's cancellation, marking the end of an era for a once groundbreaking series.
Isn't she a beaut?
Within the realm of television comedy, this show emerged as a bold and often controversial sitcom, challenging the conventions of family-friendly programming. It boldly tackled taboo subjects such as sex, infidelity, and bodily functions, setting itself apart from more traditional sitcoms. The humor often stemmed from its characters' flaws and the dysfunctionality that defined the household. Viewers were drawn into the lives of the main characters as they navigated the ups and downs of their mundane and often chaotic existence. Specific episodes addressed controversial topics head-on, sparking discussions among audiences and critics alike. The show did not shy away from crude jokes and adult themes, pushing the envelope in primetime television. It frequently highlighted the absurdities of family life, often through exaggerated scenarios that mirrored real-life frustrations. This unique approach made the series both relatable and provocative, allowing it to resonate with many viewers who found traditional family dynamics unappealing. The mixture of dark humor and social commentary provided a fresh perspective during an era dominated by more sanitized content on television. As a result, the series left an indelible mark on the landscape of American sitcoms, representing a shift in what topics could be explored and how. This pioneering show became a touchstone for later series that embraced similar edgy content, indicative of the changing attitudes towards humor in the everyday family setting.
We know you're in there.
The dynamics of the Bundy family in the show were marked by sarcasm, disrespect, and inappropriate behavior, which challenged traditional family values. This portrayal stirred significant debate regarding the influence of the show on impressionable viewers. The characters often engaged in humorous yet troubling interactions that highlighted their dysfunctionality. Peggy Bundy, in particular, was depicted as a lazy and materialistic housewife, which sparked criticism from feminist groups. Critics argued that her character reinforced negative stereotypes about women and undermined the progress toward gender equality. The show's humor often relied on these stereotypes, leading to discussions about its impact on societal views of family roles and gender. While some viewers found the humor relatable and entertaining, others were concerned about the message it sent regarding women's roles in the household and society. The backlash from feminist groups emphasized the need for more positive representations of women in media, making the show a focal point in discussions about feminism and family dynamics during its run.
All right. What is it?
The exits of key cast members significantly altered the dynamics of the show, particularly the departures of David Faustino and Christina Applegate. Their characters, Bud and Kelly Bundy, brought a unique energy and humor that resonated with audiences. With their absence, the family dynamic felt incomplete, leading to a noticeable shift in the show's appeal. This change contributed to a decline in viewership, as fans missed the chemistry and comedic timing that the original cast had established. Additionally, the show's controversial nature sparked backlash from various groups, resulting in advertiser boycotts. These boycotts created financial strain, limiting the creative freedom of the writers and producers. The loss of advertising revenue made it challenging to maintain the same level of production quality and storytelling that had initially drawn viewers in. As the show struggled to adapt to these changes, it became increasingly difficult to recapture the magic that had made it a cultural phenomenon.
Into our showroom. These are our good friends,
The show frequently encountered challenges with censorship and fines from the FCC due to its risque content. This created a financial burden that weighed heavily on the creators, making it difficult for them to maintain their original vision. The edgy humor that initially attracted viewers began to lose its novelty over time. As the series progressed, audience interest waned, leading to increased criticism from both viewers and media critics. The once bold and controversial themes that had set the show apart became less impactful, contributing to a decline in ratings. This downward trend ultimately resulted in the sad cancellation of the series, marking the end of an era for a show that had once pushed boundaries in television comedy. The struggle with censorship and the pressure to conform to changing viewer expectations created a stifling atmosphere that stifled creativity and innovation, leading to its eventual demise.
I was your first.
Really? Oh well. What's important?
The show had a significant impact on television by breaking traditional family sitcom norms. It portrayed a dysfunctional family in a humorous way, which resonated with many viewers. The characters, especially the father, challenged the idealized image of family life. This made the show relatable to those who felt their own family experiences were not perfect. Its legacy includes paving the way for more edgy and realistic portrayals of family dynamics in later shows. The humor often tackled social issues, making it relevant even today. Many people still find the themes of financial struggle, marital conflict, and parenting challenges familiar. The show also influenced how sitcoms approach character development and storytelling. Its memorable quotes and catchphrases continue to be referenced in popular culture. The blend of humor and realism keeps it alive in discussions about television history. The show remains a touchstone for those who appreciate its unique take on family life.
You know, Peg, it's kind of nice sitting here like this with you.
How many?
Casting for the 1987 TV series Married with Children was a meticulous process that shaped the show's iconic status. The creators sought actors who could embody the dysfunctional yet relatable dynamics of a typical American family. Ed O'Neill, who played Al Bundy, stood out during auditions for his ability to deliver humor with a touch of pathos. His experience in theater and previous roles helped him nail the character's blend of frustration and sarcasm. Katie Sagal, auditioning for Peggy Bundy, brought a unique energy that impressed the casting team. Her chemistry with O'Neill was palpable, showcasing a dynamic that would become central to the show. Christina Applegate, who played Kelly Bundy, was a young actress with a natural charm. Her audition highlighted her comedic timing, making her the perfect fit for the role of the naive yet lovable daughter. David Faustino, cast as Bud Bundy, was chosen for his youthful exuberance and ability to deliver punchlines effortlessly. The chemistry tests among the actors were crucial, revealing how well they interacted and played off each other. These moments solidified the ensemble's dynamic, ensuring that the family felt authentic and relatable. The casting process was pivotal in creating a show that would resonate with audiences for years to come.
The moon's under your arms and her sunshine. We'll have a whole galaxy.
The directorial vision behind the 1987 TV series Married with Children was marked by a bold and unconventional approach to storytelling. The director aimed to challenge traditional family sitcom norms by presenting a more realistic and often cynical view of family life. Influenced by the counterculture of the 1980s, the director embraced a raw and edgy style that set the show apart from its contemporaries. This vision was reflected in the show's humor, which often tackled taboo subjects and societal issues with a satirical lens. Collaboration with the cast and crew was essential in bringing this vision to life. The director encouraged the actors to improvise and infuse their personalities into their roles, creating a dynamic and authentic family dynamic. The chemistry among the cast members, particularly Ed O'Neill, Katie Sagal, and Christina Applegate, was a crucial element that enhanced the show's appeal. The director also worked closely with the writers to ensure that the dialogue remained sharp and relevant, allowing the show to resonate with audiences. This collaborative spirit fostered an environment where creativity thrived, resulting in a series that became a cultural touchstone for its honest portrayal of the American family.
Mr. Bundy, I've noticed you during class staring obsessively at my legs.
Set design for Married with Children was crucial in creating the show's unique atmosphere. The Bundy home was designed to reflect the family's working-class status, featuring worn furniture and a cluttered living space that resonated with viewers. The living room, with its iconic couch and mismatched decor, became a central location for many scenes. Filming primarily took place on a soundstage in Los Angeles, which allowed for controlled lighting and sound. Logistical challenges included coordinating the schedules of the cast and crew, as well as managing the live studio audience that added energy to the performances. Innovative techniques were employed, such as multi-camera setups that captured different angles simultaneously, allowing for a faster shooting schedule. This method also enhanced the comedic timing, as actors could play off the audience's reactions in real time. The production team faced challenges with set changes and maintaining continuity, especially with the show's rapid pace. Despite these hurdles, the combination of clever writing, relatable characters, and a well-crafted set made Married with Children a memorable series that left a lasting impact on television comedy.
It's two here.
Here's your new license. And here's yours.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1987 TV series Married with Children was a significant aspect of its storytelling. The music was crafted to reflect the show's comedic, yet often poignant, take on family life. Composers like Bruce Miller played a crucial role in developing themes that matched the show's irreverent humor and the struggles of the Bundy family. The opening theme, with its catchy melody, set the tone for the series, immediately drawing viewers into the chaotic world of Al, Peg, Kelly, and Bud. The score often used upbeat and playful tunes during comedic moments, while softer, more reflective music accompanied the show's occasional serious themes. Musicians involved contributed to creating a sound that was both memorable and fitting for the show's unique style. The music not only enhanced the narrative, but also helped to establish the emotional landscape of the characters, making their experiences more relatable to the audience. The combination of clever lyrics and engaging melodies ensured that the soundtrack became an integral part of the series' identity, resonating with viewers long after the show ended.
Was Chinese.
With the Kama Sutra.
That is Indian.
The show features several iconic scenes that have left a lasting impression on audiences. One memorable moment is when Al Bundy, played by Ed O'Neill, delivers his signature one-liners about his miserable life as a shoe salesman. The direction captures the humor and despair of his character, making viewers both laugh and empathize with him. The performances of the cast, especially Katie Sagal as Peg, bring a unique dynamic to the family, showcasing their dysfunctional yet relatable interactions. The cinematography often uses close-ups to highlight the characters' expressions, enhancing the comedic effect. Filmmakers have noted that the show's raw portrayal of family life resonated with many, breaking the mold of traditional sitcoms. The impact of these scenes is profound, as they challenge societal norms and provide a humorous take on everyday struggles. The blend of sharp writing and strong performances creates moments that are both entertaining and thought-provoking, making the series a classic in television history.
I'll tell you this. You're not going to be getting into these pants ever again. And I mean...
Married with Children had a significant cultural and social impact when it aired in 1987. The show presented a satirical view of the American family, challenging the idealized portrayals often seen in television at the time. By showcasing the Bundy family, who faced financial struggles and dysfunctional relationships, it resonated with many viewers who felt their own lives were not reflected in the typical sitcom format. The characters, especially Al and Peggy Bundy, became icons of a new kind of humor that embraced flaws and failures rather than perfection. This shift influenced pop culture, leading to a wave of shows that explored more realistic and sometimes darker themes in family life. Discussions around gender roles, consumerism, and the American dream emerged as the show tackled issues like marital dissatisfaction and societal expectations. Its irreverent humor and willingness to address taboo topics made it a landmark series that opened the door for more diverse storytelling in television.
And the car will hit the road, track Grandpa down, and turn him into roadkill.
The critical reception of the 1987 television series Married with Children was a mix of acclaim and controversy. Many critics praised the show for its bold and irreverent take on the traditional family sitcom format, breaking away from the idealized portrayals that were popular at the time. Notable reviews highlighted its willingness to embrace darker humor and social satire. However, some critics found the show's humor to be crude and offensive, causing a divide in public opinion. Audience reactions fluctuated as well. Fans appreciated the show's honesty and relatability, often seeing reflections of their own lives in the Bundy family struggles. This led to a dedicated fan base that supported the show through its 11-season run. The show received several award nominations, including an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for Ed O'Neill, and accolades from various critic circles. The recognition and awards meant a lot for the cast and crew, solidifying their place in television history. Ed O'Neill, in particular, became iconic as Al Bundy, influencing many future comedic roles. The show's legacy endures, often referenced in discussions about groundbreaking television comedy.
Oh, you know me. Can't keep me out of a shrill woman's bedroom.
Go home.
I'd like to. But my living room is...
During the making of Married with Children, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments. One notable anecdote involves Ed O'Neill, who played Al Bundy. He often joked about how he had to wear the same old, worn-out shoes for his character. The shoes became a symbol of Al's struggles, and Ed would sometimes sneak in his own personal touches, like adding extra holes to the shoes to make them look even more ragged. The crew would often laugh at how serious he was about this detail, showing his commitment to the role. Another interesting moment came from Katie Sagal, who played Peggy Bundy. She shared that the iconic red dress she wore became a point of contention. The costume department had to make several adjustments because Katie felt it needed to be more comfortable for her to perform. The dress became a staple of her character, and she often joked about how it was both a blessing and a curse. The chemistry among the cast was palpable, and they often improvised lines during filming. This spontaneity led to some of the show's most memorable scenes. The laughter on set was genuine, and the camaraderie helped create the show's unique atmosphere. Behind the scenes, the crew worked hard to maintain the show's edgy humor while navigating network standards. They often pushed boundaries, leading to discussions about what was acceptable for television at the time. This creative tension contributed to the show's distinct voice, and helped it stand out in the crowded television landscape of the late 1980s. The cast members often reminisced about their time together, sharing stories of pranks and playful banter that made long shooting days enjoyable. These experiences not only shaped their performances, but also forged lasting friendships that extended beyond the set. Married with Children changed the landscape of television comedy. When it premiered in 1987, it broke away from the idealized family portrayals common in earlier sitcoms, presenting a more realistic and often cynical view of family life. The show's humor was edgy and often controversial, tackling topics like consumerism, gender roles, and marital strife. This approach influenced future sitcoms, encouraging them to explore darker themes and flawed characters. Shows like The Simpsons and Modern Family drew inspiration from its irreverent style and willingness to push boundaries. The characters, especially Al Bundy, became cultural icons, representing the everyman struggling against societal expectations. The series also paved the way for more adult-oriented comedies, leading to a shift in how families were depicted on screen. Its legacy is evident in the way contemporary shows balance humor with real-life issues, making it a significant part of television history. Sharing experiences can truly illuminate how a show like Married with Children has shaped our views on family, humor, and even society. Many viewers remember the raw honesty and boldness of the characters, especially Al and Peg Bundy. Their antics offered a new perspective on what a sitcom could portray. The show tackled everyday struggles and family dynamics with a blend of comedy and sarcasm that resonated with many. It broke away from the perfect nuclear family image that was common in earlier television, and this made it relatable. Perhaps you have a favorite episode or a particular character that stuck with you, influencing your own family views or your taste in comedy. Reflecting on these moments can spark nostalgia and remind us of a time when sitcoms pushed boundaries. Do you remember how it made you laugh or even think differently about situations in your life? Your thoughts and experiences are valuable, and sharing them can foster a rich conversation. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more journeys into the cinematic past, enriching our understanding of shows that shaped us.
You know, I've never had a real paycheck or balanced a checkbook.
Well, so neither is